Hey, this is Grant's Rock Warehouse, and I thought I'd go live tonight for the hell of it and go with the Cheapie Bin show. I mean, why not? I mean, why not do it? Of course, we are having tornado warnings here in beautiful central Ohio, and it looks rather dark. I don't know if I'm looking out the window now. I don't know if I'll be swept away or you just never know with shit like this. So, anyway, maybe we can get this through. Let's give it a shot anyway. I don't know. It's just a crapshoot at this point. But it's getting kind of windy. I don't see any funnel clouds, but that doesn't mean anything. So anyway, the first thing I got that was cheap. And of course the whole philosophy with this is everything's under $2. So I don't know. It's kind of windy. Um, Probably paranoid. So everything I'm buying is like under $2. So what I've got first is The Greatest Living Englishman by Martin Newell. Now, this record was done with Andy Partridge. Andy Partridge engineered it, he mastered it. It was Andy Partridge's thing, pretty much. But this is thought to be Martin's greatest record. Um, I've not heard it. My buddy Keith back in the day liked this record a lot. I mean, where's the. I need to put up the. Here. Oh. But my buddy Keith liked this record a lot. Let's see if you can see that. It's got the sticker still on it. But the reviews for it, I think, basically were All Music gave this a 4.5 star, and Rolling Stone gave it a 4 star back in the day. So I'm sure it's fine. I've never heard it, but like I said, my buddy Keith thought this was a good record. It's got Andy Partridge on it, so I mean that has to be something, right? Really? I mean, I would think so. But this was on Pipeline Records. This sat in the bins for a long time. In fact, the sticker says 9/18 of 21. So it's been sitting in the bins since last year. No one bought it. It finally got moved to the cheapy bins. I figure I'd get it. The other thing I got was that was cheap was Tommy James and the Shondells anthology. Now I've had some of Tommy James records before, and I didn't think they were all. That would be the tornado thing. Um, and I never thought that those records were all that great. I figure if you can go with Tommy James uh, singles or whatever, I think you might be better off. This was cheap, so Tommy James and the Shondells on Rhino. I mean, it's got for something that's cheap. Crystal Blue Persuasion's worth half the price, right? Am I right? Uh-oh, got a comment. Oh, my music corner. Always gotta love some Tommy James and the Shondells. Yes, especially during a tornado. We really love it here in Ohio when we have a tornado and you listen to some Tommy James. I mean, what can you say? John, you're spot on. But anyway, this is on Rhino. I'm sure this is great. The other funny thing about this was an old CD club pressing on BMG. The other thing I got, this thing probably sat around forever because no one wants this anymore. Yeah, you're right, John. It's just I don't see anything, but you know how it is. They could sneak up on you. The other thing I got, which no one wants anymore, is YouTube Octung Baby. This is the original one that is in the cardboard doohickey. So you know it's the original one. I don't think it's the one that's got what's his name with his pecker out. No, he's covered up. See, there he goes. You can't see that. You don't want to see that anyway. It would be upsetting. but this is the original one in the cardboard. Believe it or not, kids, this sat around since February of 21. They finally put it in the cheapie bins. I haven't heard this record forever, so I figured, what the hell, just get it. Because we're going to be doing a YouTube show anyway. On Yes, John. John, do you just want to come on and I can send you the link? Um, the U2 show is coming. Okay. Ryan's not here, but there's Ryan is planning a U2 show where we're going to go through the entire catalog and talk about the U2 albums. That could be controversial. I don't know. Maybe, probably, because Bono's kind of a ding dong, but that's coming up anyway. So I figured I'd get this so I can study up on it. And if I'm going to get it, I want an original pressing. So, because I'm that way. The other thing I got was Pet Shop Boys discography, which is basically their complete singles collection. Now, if anybody knows, I'm going to be doing a show shortly on the second British invasion, and I never thought about this, but this band definitely is part of that, along with Howard Jones, Thompson Twins, Culture Club, all those bands. But Pet Shop Boys were right in there too. So yeah, this has got all of its singles. I figure this is worth getting. This is also a Columbia Record House pressing of this. I figured why not get it? Uh-oh, there's I've been listening to my choices for that show a little bit. Yeah, John, you better really start listening. But I think that's going to be a great show. It should be very entertaining from what I understand. So get your discographies together. The other thing I saw that I haven't seen before in the cheapie bins, but like I said, you never know what you're going to find when you go out and look for stuff, right? You never know. So I found George Harrison Brainwashed, which was the last George Harrison record. I think he had all these tracks already complete or maybe semi complete. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that Jeff Lynne produced this, and I think this might have been sitting around for a while and then Jeff Lynne finished it up. I don't know. I believe it or not, for as big as a Beatles fan that I am, I never had this. You can't get all of it. I thought I was hardcore. Maybe I'm not all that hardcore. You know what I'm saying? That's a good album by George. Yeah, thanks, John. I figured it is. I know it got good reviews, but oh, Danny Harrison also produced part of it. The kid's got to be involved too. Chris Stokes. There's Chris. Where have you been? Can't wait for the second British Invasion show. Remember the Fixx? The Fixx is also part of it, Chris. Good. I haven't mentioned the Fixx, but they perfectly fit into what this show's going to be. And in fact, where's my book? I think we're going to record that. I think that's tomorrow, if I'm not correct. So if we do that show tomorrow, that should be up. I'll put it up that night. Yeah, we're doing that. We're recording that tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So that's going to be a beautiful thing. But it should be fun because think about it. No one really covers that era. Do I think that I think that stuff was almost important as the original British invasion in the 60s. So why not cover it? And if this show's good, so what I'm having everybody do is pick 3 of their favorite albums and talk about them. If this is a successful program, we might do a part 2 because think about all that great stuff that was happening in the 80s then. Culture Club, holy crap. No one talks about Culture Club. I love Culture Club. Marco, I really am the man. You are right there. I will have to give you that. I will give you that. Oh, Chris Stokes. Yeah, Red Skies at Night. Oh my God, what a great song that is. I'll tell you guys, that's one of the songs I can still listen to if it comes on the radio or on Sirius XM, and I never get tired of it. I've got the CD with it on there, but a classic track. I would say it's probably one of the Fixx's best tracks, I would say. Yep, Chris, you're all over it. Yes, that's tomorrow. Thank you, John. Chris Stokes. You guys are just crazy. But anyway, now I forget what I was talking about. Oh, George Harrison Brainwash. The other thing is, which I never would think that I would see it in the Cheapie Bin, but I swear to God I saw it. Jimi Hendrix. Oh, look at that. Carol Arthur. I'll be damned. There she is. Jimi Hendrix. Don Olson Grant's my hero. S- Along with Marco, you see, I'm I'm really a hero to many people. I mean, I can't help it. It's just what it is. Anyway, so Chris, oh, freaking ding dong, Jimi Hendrix, Band of Gypsies, $2. But I don't kids. I don't think I've ever seen this out in the bin in the cheapie bin. Hendrix, what a great record! Look at that. That's what I'm telling you guys. A lot of you guys are spending money on vinyl. If you bought the vinyl for this, it would cost you what? 22. With our economic crisis, how much would this cost? 25 now? I don't know. Just saying, I don't know. There's Hey Don. It's a social event. That's what we like about the live stream. John, wow, great album. Love the Band of Gypsies. Well, you have to admit that's a 5-star record. This is a 5-star record. And like I said, just look at this. Just go out in the bins and look because why spend all this money on vinyl? Believe me, I've told you this before. I love vinyl, don't get me wrong, but I'd much rather buy more music than less music. I mean, I could buy how many of these? I could buy holy crap, let's think about it. How many CDs could I buy for one brand new record? I know the boutique record thing's the thing, but man, I'm all about the music, not so much the medium. Marco, yeah, nice. I have that Band of Gypsies show on DV. Marco, of course. I thought you didn't have any media. I thought you were all digital, Marco. What is going on? I'm getting mixed signals from you. Uh, Don, yeah, talking to my wife. That's okay. Oh, you got it for $2? Well, there you go. Then I can't argue with that, Marco. That's what I like about you. You know a good bargain. Uh, yeah, Carol's in Indianapolis. I'm batching it up, boys. And am I going out cruising the bars? No, I'm sitting here doing live streams. I'm a good husband. My music corner, Machine Gun is worth it for far more than $2. What an album. Exactly. Exactly. So it was a no-brainer on this. No-brainer. Carol, good job, Marco. It's good. Give Marco some props. All my stuff is DVDs. I can't argue with that. It's still cheaper to go out and probably buy used DVDs than it is. Gosh, I hope the house isn't going to be blown away. It's probably cheaper to go out and buy used DVDs. I'm assuming you're buying used DVDs. If you go to Half Price Books or the stores around there, there are a ton and you don't have to spend that much money. I'll show you some DVDs I've gotten recently. Carol, yep, there we go. Oh, Don, they're going to the bar. Oh, here we go. Marco, I have over 100 bootleg shows of Kiss. known every Elvis performance on DV and Jimi Hendrix. I had no idea. I did not know that. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. While I'm talking, I'll show you what I had gotten recently though, because DVDs are so cheap. This is not. I would. These aren't Cheapie Bin stuff, but they're like $5. But They Might Be Giants DVD, which is a documentary about They Might Be Giants. Got that. Uh, I'm Trying to Break Your Heart, a film about Wilco by Sam Jones. I don't know if anybody has ever seen this, but this Wilco documentary, well worth getting. And the thing is, I was at Half Price Books and this thing just sat there. And you can go online and download it, but the download's like, I don't know, $9.99. This is way cheaper than that. Ramones, It's Alive, 1974 to 1996. Anybody seen this? This is like a 2 CD set. It was like $5. So I'm just saying, the Ramones. I'm sure Marco's got some Ramones. He looks like a Ramone kind of guy. And then the Beatles one. The beautiful thing about this set is that it's got 2 Blu-ray discs, but it's got like the original, all their videos on it, but then it's got an extra disc and the Beatles one compilation. But if anybody has seen this, the transfers on here are absolutely beautiful. The colors, the way they restored this. I'm telling you, this is the time to buy physical media. Don Olson, CDs are underrated for sure. Of course they are. And my whole philosophy is, and I've told you guys all this before, what goes around comes around. Give it some time. You don't want to dump your CDs because there's going to be a whole new generation that are going to go, "Oh my God, look at this shiny thing. Can you believe? Can you believe you can get audio off of this?" I'm just telling you. It'll happen. It'll happen. No, I didn't get mine for $2. I'm shocked you found yours for $2. Well, I'm a professional, Marco. As you've learned, I'm a damn professional. Chris Stokes, I met Buddy Miles at a Texaco station here in Fort Worth. Got his autograph. Fort Worth? Which Fort Worth are you in? Or is that, yeah, Fort Worth. Isn't there many Fort Worths? I know there's a great record show in Fort Worth. And of course, this is why my wife, I send my wife, this is all a big joke. This is why I send her away to work, because so I can produce this stuff for you folks, because I know you like this stuff. You guys are all nuts. You talk about Cheapie Finds. I found a 2-disc free DVD set for like $3 Canadian. So $3 Canadian, that's pretty good. See, Marco, you're the man. Chris Stokes, Texas. Okay, well, I'm talking. I'm thinking Fort Wayne and Indiana. My buddy Don from Indiana, and you can tell. God love you, Carol. Look at that. Look at there's so much love. All right, so the other thing that I got was the Pixies. And of course, they put the price sticker right over her boobs, so we can't. I wonder if I can get that off. There, her boobs are. She's flying now. This is a 2 CD set. It's a comp of Surfer Rosa and Come On Pilgrim, which were EPs for them. It was $2 too. This thing sat in the bins, hold on, since November of last year. No one wants the Pixies. Where's Ryan at? Ryan, where are you? John, we need to do a Pixie show. Who's with me on that? Can you believe that the Pixies sat in a bin that long and none of these Generation Zs or millennials picked this up? I don't know. I'm just surprised. Kathi Ferrall Moore, who I've known since 82, 83, 82. I'll have to tell you about the day I met Jay Giles in an elevator. I'd like to hear about that. Jay Giles is dead. He's wearing a dirt shirt. May he rest in peace. See, what else do I have? I'm running out of stuff. How about everybody's familiar with Jane's Addiction? How do you guys feel about porno for pyros? Thinking of this is a good segue because she's all hanging out, and now we're going to porno for pyros. This was also in the Cheapie Bin. You don't really see this that often. I used to see this a lot more in the Cheapie Bin back in the day, but I haven't seen it for a long time. But you have to admit, the song on here, Pets, is absolutely brilliant. And is it totally true? We will make great pets someday, as the aliens come down and take over, I'm sure. This is like a prophecy. This CD is a prophecy. Just telling you. And there, look at the devil. Look at the little devil in there. But I'm telling you, I, where's the band? Let's look at the band. I mean, they're all questionable. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know what's happening. But anyway, I figured this was worth picking up. It was cheap. And as long as my wife is working her ass off, I can just buy. It's a beautiful. I don't know how I set this up. John never got into the Pixies. Well, John, I can tell you my son, Griffin, he's into the Pixies. And he's in a younger generation, so maybe it's a younger generation thing. But back in the 90s, the Pixies, Nirvana, Soundgarden, they all went hand in hand. I think you probably should check them out. Chris Stokes, there's my Chris, look at you. I remember Porno for Pyros. Yeah. Every now and then you see this and you also see the second album. I haven't, the second album I don't think sold very well. I don't know if this sold very well either. Carol went, which, yeah, that probably pissed her off. Not really. She's easy going, for God's sakes. The guy is, oh, yeah, the guy from, yeah, we're losing the Bay City Rollers left and right. So much for the reunion. If you don't have Les in there to sing, what are you going to do? Is Woody going to sing? I don't know. I don't know if Woody can sing. See, she's a good sport. She's laughing. That's good. The other thing is, and maybe as someone has heard from this, I saw this and I went, well, the cover is cool. Let me show you the cover. I've never heard it, but you've heard of um um what's the guy's name from? Oh, I'm having a brain crisis. Uh, David Byrne, Luca Bop, the record label he started. Well, this is on Luca Bop. This is the first album of Los Di Abajo, whatever that is. But this was a promo. Check that out. But look how cool the cover is. You've got the devil dancing with some chick in blue, which I totally support. But I got this as a whim. I thought maybe I'll get it. It's probably rare and I can resell it and make some money because being a businessman, I'm all about that. But I looked at it, and this, I'll be darned if this doesn't get like a 4.5 and 5-star review. This is basically a Mexican punk rock band. Think about that for a second. That's crazy. I haven't listened to it yet, but I will give it a shot. And the only other thing that I got that I really can't believe I got, but I thought, what the heck? Because I looked at it, and it's absolutely mint condition, is Billy Joel, An Innocent Man. I don't know how anyone out here feels about Billy Joel, Innocent Man, but I don't know. Leave me a comment. I need a comment. Someone type something. So I got this. This has our favorite song, Uptown Girl. And I don't know what else is on here. I think Uptown Girl was like the only hit, right? See, no one knows. No one knows. I think people gave up on Billy by this time. I don't know. But other than that, oh yeah, I did get this. This wasn't a cheapie though, but Big Brother and the Holding Company, Cheap Thrills. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Probably. Okay. John likes Innocent Man. I like Billy Joel Piano Man. Chris and John, I love it. I love that. That's fine. I love it. We love everything on this channel. But Cheap Thrills, Big Brother and the Holding Company, classic 1968 record. This is the remaster. Um, cool, cool. You can find this if you look. If you look around though, you can find this pretty cheap. No one knows who Janis Joplin is, which is a shame because she did change the whole landscape for female vocalists, you know. Think about this. In 1968, if you ever watched the footage of Monterey where Big Brother and the Holding Company are playing, can you imagine when she came on, there were no other female vocalists like her at all. People must have thought she just landed from another planet, you know? There was nothing else like her. And that's the thing. We did a Beatles episode on Rand Kelly's channel, and people tend to forget. Before the Beatles, there was nothing else like it. People may look back and go, well, Beatles, I don't like it. But the problem is that they were the originators. All these people that you may look back now and go, oh, well, they suck or whatever. Well, the Beatles changed everything. The Beatles changed history for whatever it is, whatever we're doing. We would not have prog music if it wasn't for the Beatles. You wouldn't have ELO if it wasn't for the Beatles. They totally changed everything. So it's kind of the same thing with Janis Joplin because think about it. When she did Monterey 1967 and did that performance, there was nothing else like it. She's kind of forgotten now. Probably not with like older people. They probably, the baby boomers still like her and everything, but I don't know about Generation Z. But what I'm trying to say, if you see this stuff and you go out to the bins and you see this stuff cheap, just go out and just why not pick it up? You know, it would be better you picking it up than it ending up in a landfill because there's so much. The doo-wop song was really good. The title track was good. Oh yeah, definitely. Yep. Janis Joplin and Grace Slick's Psychedelic Queens. See? Chris knows. Chris is in the know. He knows something that's good. But anyway, that's all I'm saying. That's really all I've got. I don't know if I have anything else to really share with the class. I mean, I got these like on Sunday when I went out, and it just seems weird that they all of a sudden showed up, but you never know what you're going to find. And since I don't hunt, got his autograph too. And I'm sure you have Barry Manilow's autograph as well. Um, but since I don't hunt, the way I hunt is just to go out and find stuff in the bins. But you never know what you're going to find. There's no reason to hardly to spend any money on this stuff. So anyway, I think that's all I got, unless someone has anything else to add, or you have a question or some kind of topic. If not, we can wind this dog up. But I can tell you what's coming up while I've got you here. When are you going to share your berry collection? Well, that's funny that you should ask because I'm never going to, because I don't have any. Because I think berries absolutely hideous, and you know that already. So anyway, Tomorrow night we're going to record the second British Invasion show, like I talked about before. And then on Ryan's Vinyl Destination, we're going to do the final episode of the Police series we're doing, where we're going to look at synchronicity. We're recording that tomorrow. My talented, pretty much my darn near co-host, Todd Evans, we're going to do review the Let's Active catalog. So if you don't know Let's Active was a 80s band, which was a vehicle for Mitch Easter, who was the guy that had produced the first two REM albums. So we're going to look at that. There's other things. We're going to do, we just scheduled this last night. On Ryan's Vinyl Destination, we're going to do on the 13th, Aerosmith, our top 17 concert tracks. So I don't know if Ryan's show went up yet or not, but we looked at all the live albums, Classic 1, Classic 2, uh, South Side of Sanity, uh, and then Live Bootleg. But we'll look at this our top 17 concert tracks. That'll be good. And then on the Contrarians at 7 p.m. on Monday the 13th, we're looking at production. So we're basically looking at what is more important, the production or the songwriting. I know where I stand on it because certain things can just kill the whole record. So we're looking at that on Monday. We're doing a live stream of April Wine on Tuesday, where we're going to look at First Glance and look at Power Play. Power Play is one of my favorite records. Usually it gets kind of slammed, but we're going to look at that. And then on Wednesday, I'm telling you, I'm just jam packed. Wednesday, I just set up a show with Reed Little. We're going to look at our top 5 Beach Boys songs. Should be fun. That's an easy one for me. I could just do that in a second. And then Thursday, where I'm doing with Bicycle Legs, I've got a Devo show where we're going to go through each album. I think Ryan's on that too. We're going to go through each album and pick our favorite songs off each record up until the last Devo record, which will be fun. And then that evening at 8:30, we're doing a Cheap Trick live stream where Ryan and I are going to be talking about In Color and the first Cheap Trick album. Friday the 17th, I'm going to end this shortly, so just hold on because this is great. We're going to talk to Vanessa from the band Pylon. Pylon was an Athens, Georgia band. Chris says more April Wine. Well, after we do First Glance and Power Play, we're going to do Animal Grace and Walking Through Fire. But anyway, and I don't know, we may do some early albums, but my favorite are First Glance on. All those Capitol records, I love those. So Pylon was a band from Athens, Georgia. They were the contemporaries of REM, Love Tractor, the B-52s. In fact, Pylon is what I do believe Michael Stipe was the best Athens, Georgia band. Todd Evans and I are going to interview Vanessa. I am letting Todd take the reins on this because Todd's had some history with Vanessa in the past. Todd Evans, if no one knows this, and Todd, I don't know where you're at, but Todd went to he was a Bulldog. In the early 80s, he went to college down there in Athens. So he was hanging out when REM was down there, when Pylon was down there. Todd has seen a ton of shows. He Todd Evans is amazing. So I'm letting Todd run with this. We'll put it on my channel. We're not going to stream it live or anything. We're just going to go with it and just do the interview. And then after that is going to be the first Friday night chat. This is kind of like the Friday night chat, but technically the first Friday night chat's going to be on Friday the 17th at 8:30. So we're going to do that after or did maybe I did. Yeah, I bumped it to 8:30. So we're going to do that after we do our pylon interview. And then I've got more stuff, but there's tons of stuff. It just keeps going. Oh, thank you for reminding me of the April Wine Show. I need to get listening to First Glance and Power Play. Yeah, because John, didn't you already get it? You've already got it, right? You ordered it. Am I right? See, BM Bolt, who's got everything under the planet, just got online and catching up. I got Banded Gypsies for $2 also a couple months ago. Congratulations. Maybe I'm out of touch. Maybe Banded Gypsies is a $2 CD. I don't know. I have them now. Yes, John, bless you. I'm looking forward to April Wine because if anybody knows me, I really like April Wine a lot. And a lot of the cool kids. Oh, Todd Evans, there he is. That They Might Be Giants documentary is a great film. It's more emotional than you might expect. Had to have tissues handy. That's the way I'm going to feel when we do the pylon interview because I can hardly wait for that. I'm going to have a big stack of tissues right here when we do that because it's going to be a beautiful moment. And I can hardly wait to talk to Vanessa. I'm just saying, they were, Pylon was just one of those, like I said, they are contemporary of REM, B-52s. They were all running around in Athens, Georgia during that golden era. It's just going to be great. Looking forward to it. I don't know if I have anything else. Um, nah, I think I pretty much covered. Anybody else have anything you want to bring up before I call it a day? Because I don't have anything else. That pretty much took care of Cheapie Bin episode number 3. And I don't know what else to talk to. Yeah, I don't have anything else. Oh, Chris, looking forward to learning about Pylon. It's going to be great. Well, like I've said before, the whole scope of this show it's not to really talk about, I mean, we may talk about Kiss, but all those popular bands. My whole goal with this program is to hit these bands that you never hear about. You know, try to reintroduce these bands so it reaches a new audience. I don't have that many subscribers. I only have like 75 right now, but I'm sure if I keep plugging away. When is the next obscure album talk? The next obscure album talk is Wednesday the 29th. And I think we're going to do that one. We'll probably stream that one. I don't know if I sent out it's obscure albums number 3 is at 7 p.m. on the 29th. And then on the 23rd, Todd and I have another Matthew Sweet episode because you've heard Todd and I talk about it. We're going to go through all the Matthew Sweet albums. So the next 2 records that are up are Matthew Sweet Girlfriend and Altered Beast, which are my 2 favorites. So there's really nothing I can say bad about them. But I think that's his commercial peak. Well, it was his commercial peak, let's be honest. But they're great records. Hard to believe that Girlfriend came out after Earth. It's just amazing how he just developed and just was able to hit it out of the park so fast. So there you go, John. Anybody else have any questions while I'm here? We, like I said, we'll be doing this again on the 17th. So hopefully, you know, it'll be fun. I mean, I like doing this live stream stuff. Why not do it? The technology's there. As long as I don't freeze up, we're okay. You know? Well, no one else has anything. I'm going to wrap this up. And I appreciate everyone for showing up. I'm surprised all the comments and all the folks that showed up. I appreciate it. I mean, put out the word about my channel. Have people subscribe. Oh, good Lord. Look, it's Davey Cinema Flicks and Picks. We'll try and be on time for the 17th. Okay. Well, Dave, if you want to come on with the rest of the panel, I've already sent out the link. I can always send you the link too. As we get closer, I'll send out the link. So feel free if you just want to come on instead of sitting there typing. It's up to you. I know you're shy, so I don't want you to be embarrassed or anything like that. But anyway, yeah, be sure to come on. The more people we can get on here, of course, the thing is, if I do StreamYard, you're only allowed to have 10 people on, but I can't imagine we'll have totally all 10 people, but you never know. I think it's all good. So that's all I got for you. If anybody else has anything, send me a quick message right now. If not, we're going to tie this dog up. It's been 40 minutes. That's been a good run. Davey's never been on video before, only with, uh, yeah, he's only on with Ryan. That's all I've ever seen him on. He's might have been on Sea of Tranquility. That's the rumor. Apart from OnlyFans, rumor has it you have a lot of subs over there. Very popular. All right, well, I think that's probably it. I appreciate everyone for showing up. I've got nothing more to share at this point. So anyway, please like, subscribe, spread the word. If anybody has any topics for shows, let me know. I suggest everyone try and hit garage sales for cheap CDs and records. Yeah, this is the guy that is the master. Because what did you buy? You bought how many for? You bought? They were all 50 cents or something. Makes me sick. Of course, you get a lot of those. You go to these garage sales. It's a lot of run-of-the-mill stuff. It's a lot of the Mariah Carey and all that kind of crap. Lots of subs, few dawns. Right. I saw the Bay City Rollers reunion show in the early 2000s and it was actually pretty good. Why am I not surprised, Todd? Why does that not surprise me? 25 cents. Yeah, I'd be down for 25 cents. I mean, for 25 cents, there would have to be stuff in there you could probably turn around and sell on Discogs, maybe. At least try to make some money on some of it. But some of it's probably not worth anything. You just never know. But the fun part of it is that you're out in the wilderness and you're hunting and trying to find stuff. That's what's fun. The thrill of the hunt. All you guys know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's more of a dude thing. Well, I think we're done. All right, like I said, like, subscribe, spread the word. If you've got something you want to discuss or you want to collaborate on something, let me know, for crying out loud. That's why I'm here. It's more the merrier as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure I can work you in. I'm just surprised how busy the calendar is right now. There's so many topics that we can cover. It's just amazing. It's a beautiful world. Well, anyway, that's it. That's my Cheapie Bin episode for today. Um, please like, subscribe, like I said, and I'm going to wrap this up. And everybody, have a good evening and enjoy. And we will do this again. See ya.